the altar and pray for you until you get a breakthrough.
Go ahead.
Of course we can come pray with you at Contend. Of course we can renovate the sanctuary. Thank God that's done. Of course we can take the city for Jesus. Of course I can serve on an E-team once a month. Of course I can spend time with my kids after a long day of work. Of course I can take my wife on a date at the end of a long week. I know you're tired, but the question is, are you in agreement with your fatigue? Or are you in agreement with a miracle or your assignment? Because oftentimes our fatigue will take our vision off of a miracle or off of the assignment of God and say, I just got to get some rest. I got to get some rest. Here, maybe these are just some practical ways that you can think about this. When you go into traffic, and I'm preaching to myself here, don't get me wrong. Do you see it as a hassle? Yeah, probably. But maybe it's actually a chance at a moment and an assignment from God to pray for the person who got in an accident. But it's how we view it. Through fatigue, after a long day of work, now I got to stay in traffic because somebody doesn't know how to drive. Or as an assignment, God, I'm here for a reason. And I'm going to pray for that person that wrecked into the wall of the freeway. Maybe you had bad service at a restaurant. Is it a hassle? Or is it maybe an opportunity because God wants you to ask that server, how's your week going? Maybe they're taking forever because you're not listening. And God is saying, I need you in this moment. But you're so tired. You're like, come on, I got to get out of here. I got other things to do. Maybe you're walking through Walmart and it's so busy and it's Christmas time and you just want to get out of there. But God's saying, there's actually somebody here that I want you to give attention to. Because if you look away from your phone,
you're preaching.
And you put your eyes up, you'll see they're crying over there in the toy aisle because they can't afford a toy. And I gave you a blessing of $100 last week. And 50 of it was for them, but you're not listening because you're not on assignment.
You're preaching.